everyone, this is Jordan.
And that's Taylor, and today we're going to give you some tips on how to choose your wedding date.
Let's get into it. One thing you might want to consider when you're choosing your wedding date is a date that's special to you.
Yeah, for example, I got married on my anniversary of when my husband and I first started dating. So we just happened to find that the year we wanted to get married, our anniversary happened to fall on a Saturday. So we knew from the get-go, yes, that's the day we want to get married.
Yeah, absolutely. So if there's a date that's special in your family, or even a date that maybe you should avoid based on religious reasons or, a family conflict, that's something that you might want to consider. So for instance, you probably don't want to get married on Mother's Day or Memorial Day or Labor Day, because some family might have conflict with traveling schedules or holidays.
Yep. And then another thing to consider when you're choosing your wedding date is what season do you want to get married in? A lot of people choose their colors for their wedding based on the season that they're getting married in. So your colors that you want for your wedding, that's something to consider for when you want. So if you, for example, you want bright pastel colors for your wedding,
like that coral and baby blue,
that might not fit a winter wedding. So if you know either you for sure want a certain season or you for sure want certain colors, try to choose one that goes together.
And then finally, narrow it down to your top 3. So if you have 3 dates in mind, we typically suggest Saturdays. That's the most common day to get married. Choose those 3 dates within whatever season you want, and then talk to some of the venues that you're interested in and see what's available. It's important to be flexible with the date that you want. Maybe choose a month instead, and then see what dates are available with that venue within that month. If you have a specific date in mind, then your venue can be flexible. But if you have a specific venue in mind, you might want to be more flexible with your date.
Yeah, and also keep in mind the length of your engagement. If you are starting to find your venue 2 years, 2.5 years in advance, you'll have most likely more dates to choose from. But if you're trying to book a wedding in 6 months, you might not have very many options as to what that date can be. So depending on your time frame, you might have a more flexible or least flexible situation to choose your wedding date.
And that's when it's helpful to have a season in mind rather than a specific date. So
those are our tips for choosing a wedding date. If you have anything else you guys want us to talk about, please comment below and we'll talk at you next week.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye guys.